So today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute acrylic Christmas balls, and inside we have shredded antique sheet music and the wire music notes. The materials we're going to use today is our antique sheet music, and I rescued this moldering old book from the antique store with this particular project in mind. We have an acrylic Christmas ball available pretty much at any craft store, and you even find it at places like Walmart, etc. We have our 16 gauge utility wire. We have our wire cutters and then some round nose pliers. You may find that some flat nose pliers come in handy as well. I've gone ahead and I have shredded all of our music paper and removed the top from our acrylic ball, and we're going to quite simply just start stuffing this paper into our acrylic ball. There's no set amount of paper that you add to this, just poke them in there. Sometimes they bend, sometimes they curl. The randomness is actually really quite nice, and I like them a little bit airy, so you can pull them apart or cut them apart, whatever you choose to do. And I have done some of these with more modern music, and I quite simply just photocopied pages from some music books that I have, and boy, that one's stubborn. Okay, we'll just let it be. But you could also use books. I have an aversion to actually pulling books apart unless, of course, they're already damaged beyond repair. So once again, you could photocopy those pages. And to make it look old like this, you would just use a sepia toned paper, and that is pretty much available at any, once again, any craft store or Staples, you know, one of those types of retail stores. So this is looking pretty good. I like the shape in there. I think it's filled quite nicely. Perfect. So then what we do is we just take and we pop the top back on and then just set it aside for a few minutes. Then we're going to bring in our 16 gauge wire, and we're going to use this for a couple of things. I have no set length or set measurement, so you just kind of eyeball it, and this is all done freehand, so the lengths are going to vary for this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make, first of all, the hanger for this part here, and we quite simply do that by making an S shape. Okay, so there's one loop there, and then we come down and then we make a loop going in the opposite direction. Just like that. Taking our snips and cutting it off where the wires cross. Oops. Really try not to do that. And then we can just kind of adjust. We're not going to close it right up because we need to hook it onto this, but we're also going to hook our treble clef onto it. Now for our treble clef, you do is you quite simply grab that end of that wire, and you got to remember this is a 16 gauge, so it's fairly heavy duty. What I'm doing is I'm just making a bit of a coil, an open coil like that. And then bringing this wire up, giving it a nice curve like that. Take our pliers and then we just bend it around. See, you can see it take shape. You can see it take its form. And then I bend it across, pulling the wire until it comes through the area where we first made our curl. And then I'm cutting off probably about, I don't know, 1.5 centimeters or so, the bottom, and then we're going to curl that one up as well. Just like that. Our lovely little treble clef. Okay, so then we take our Christmas ball and we open up one end. Doesn't matter which one it is, and it's fine if the top loop is larger than the bottom. Now we string our ball onto that, and then we take our treble clef and we pop it on there as well. Taking our pliers, we just simply close that up. Give it a nice tight squeeze, just like that. And that is our little Christmas ball. Really doesn't get any simpler than that. Great for music teachers, music lovers. It's really quite an adorable little Christmas ornament. So for now, this is Laura with We Met Wirework and More, and I'd like to remind you to subscribe if you haven't already. And I would really love it if you could join me for the next tutorial that I have coming up, and check out some of my previous videos as well. So for now, have a fantastic day, Merry Christmas, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.